Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the first video in what should be a pretty cool video series on building my new workshop. And if you guys have been following the channel, you already know that I've got a pretty sweet workshop. I built it 10 years ago and I'm selling my property. So that workshop is no longer going to be mine, hopefully. I mean, I'm assuming that the property will sell. It's a great property. I got to build myself a new place. And we're standing in the middle of a new property that I just purchased. I just closed on about a week ago. So I got a 3-acre property. It's got what we're standing in, which is a little bit of woods. And then there's also a big clearing area, which is back out this way. Now, back here is where you're going to enter the property. There's a driveway that comes in, so it's separate than my house property, which is nice. I want to make sure that this property is somewhat hidden, but also still looks really good. So I'm going to be doing it on the edge of this woods here, which means I've got a ton of work ahead of me. I got to do a bunch of land clearing. I got to do a bunch of prep work before I can build the actual structure. I'm about a month away from getting, I think, my concrete guy in here to do the foundation work. So I'm going to be doing a foundation, and let me give you a little bit of a background on what I'm hoping to build here. My zoning restriction is 3,600 square foot, so I can't build a 60 by 88, which is what I have on my current shop. I also have a height restriction of 26 feet to the peak. So I've got to work within these confines, but I still think that I'm gonna be able to get what I need. So I'm looking to do about a 45 by 80 footprint. So that kind of maxes out my square footage. And also, I think it's going to give me everything that I need, because the problem is I can't go much wider. Like, I could do like a 60 by 60. That'd be a nice big square, give me a lot of room inside to back things in, you know, maneuver around. But my problem is my 26-foot height restriction. When I go to put a peak on the building wall, that is where I run into my problem. So I found that 45 feet, based on the engineering, I think that's going to be about the sweet spot where I'm going to be able to get everything that I need, still stay under my height restriction, because I want a 2-story building available. So this is mainly going to be storage, but you know, future, I want to have a wood shop. I've always wanted a wood shop. I want to be able to build furniture, you know, build things. And so part of this is going to be like maybe a 10-foot tall workshop area with a bonus storage room above it. Now, I can't do like kitchens and living quarters in this space. That's a zoning issue. I can only use this for storage, and I can do 1 bathroom without a shower. I don't know why the shower matters, but that's fine. I don't need a shower in here, so it'll be a toilet sink just so I can use the restroom when I'm working out here, stuff like that. Now, I don't really know how long this project is going to take. I don't know if I'm going to be able to dedicate pulling Greg and I both off of job sites to work here like till it's done. So it might be spread out a little bit, but I have a big push to get this up and built and somewhat usable, because I also have a lot of stuff that is going to be needing to get out of my shop if I sell it. So I haven't listed the house yet. It's going to be getting listed very soon, maybe in the next week or two. That is my goal. And then if somebody bites and buys that property and I've got a closing date, it's going to really give me the motivation I need to get everything out here done as quick as possible. But if this is something that you guys are interested in, I'm going to do maybe my best to share some pricing, some of the information like that I can't normally share just due to privacy issues for clients, and I don't think it's my place to talk about how much they've spent on a building. I can probably do a little bit more of that here. So hit that subscribe button. That's going to be down here in the corner, and make sure you're notified so that, you know, turn that bell notification on so you guys can follow along with this build. I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to take all the things that I've learned over the last 10 years of, you know, since I built my shop, and try to incorporate that into this shop, as well as things that I've wanted to do, ideas. You know, I want to really build this with building science in mind. I want to use good components, but I also want to do it affordable, A, because it's my money, but B, because I think that a lot of people out there that are going to be watching this are also looking for high quality builds that are affordable for them, because not everybody can afford, you know, a $500,000 shop. I know I can't afford that. So I'm going to do my best to think, you know, about efficiencies, about quality, and just trying to get the best bang for my buck, since it is my personal project. I don't have my equipment with me, which means I'm going to be doing a lot of, I'm going to try to drop a bunch of trees. I'm going to try to get some of this cleared out. I've already gone through and tried to get myself a little bit of a bearing on what this job site looks like because it was all very thick. So what I've done is I've just come through with my like hedge trimmer and just cut all the weeds down so I can get a feel for what the grade looks like. I guess this is the introduction to my own personal shop build, and let's go ahead and just get into it. You know, the biggest problem in this little forest is that I swear everything is held up by something else. You cut one tree down, it's either held up by a bunch of vines to another tree, or it's laying on top of another tree. And I think it's because everything was fighting for sunlight, and this is kind of all overgrown and never taken care of. So everything is curved out to the outside, which means it's all laying on top of each other. But cut it all down, it ain't gonna matter, right? That is always fun, just dropping trees, man. It's easy to drop them, but now I got to do the hard work of cleaning up, and there's still a ton to do. Like these bigger ones, I'm just going to leave up for now. I'm going to wait till I get some machinery in here. All right, I've been coming out here now for last couple weeks randomly. It has not been like a lot of time, but I've been trying to put in some time, and I've been doing a bunch of cleanup. But the nice thing is, if you look out here, you'll see the Kubota, and I brought my Kubota as well as I brought the grapple bucket, because all this crap here, like I can cut it down, but it is a pain to move it all out of here so that I can burn it, get it out of the way, and that is where that grapple bucket is gonna come into play. Now, this area right here was just 10 minutes ago full of stuff. I didn't film it, but I thought, you know, I'm gonna go grab the camera. Let's go ahead and chop all this crap down. Then we'll get the Kubota in, make quick work of getting it out of here and get it cleared. I met with my excavator last night, so he's gonna put a driveway in, and then we're gonna get this all cleared out and ready for concrete, because that's what we need next. We need to get the site ready so that we can put a concrete wall in, and then the building starts. All right, so land clearing is going pretty well actually, especially now that I have my Kubota over here with the grapple bucket, so I can drop trees and move them out of my way right away, versus before I was dropping them, having to manage getting them out of my way so I could drop the next tree. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm finally kind of got most of the small stuff out of the way. I'm gonna drop these bigger trees. Behind me, I've got these tall trees here that are in the middle of the site. I'm gonna go ahead and remove those. And they actually, like this guy right here, which you can't see, that one way back there, those are nice walnut trees. I'm gonna keep those. I'm actually going to try to save those logs, maybe do something with them in the future. I don't know. I mean, the whole goal of this workshop here is not just storage, but you know, hopefully a future wood shop for me, because I do enjoy that sort of stuff, building furniture, whatever. And maybe I'll be able to build something for myself out of the wood that I've cleared here. I think that would be pretty cool. So anyway, it's a gorgeous day. It's a little warm. I'm already sweating, but let's go ahead and drop some trees. Look at that vine. That little tiny vine is gonna hold me up. Ain't no way. Come on. There we go. Hard hat area. Beautiful. That was exactly where I wanted it to land. Look at that. That was perfect. Now, I'll never claim to be a professional lumberjack. I should have chaps on. I should definitely have long pants on. Oh well, probably a bad idea. By the way, I love this. This is a 16-inch top handle, Milwaukee, battery powered. The thing absolutely rips. So I got those two down. I'm actually gonna cut these stumps a little bit lower. I don't think I need them to be that high now that I know they're there. And then I think we might go after that big boy there. We'll see. Let's get these ones cleaned up. Well, it may not look like a ton right now, but I'm telling you, that's been a lot of work here so far. Glad I got the Kubota though for now. This is my pile. It's quite large. I'm probably gonna have to break it up a little bit before I burn it. I'll get my excavator to help me with that. He'll have a big machine in here. I'm not 100% comfortable. I don't think I'm 100% comfortable taking that tree down at the moment. That tree right there, and then that big boy next to the skid loader. I mean, skid loader for scale. They don't look big, but they're pretty big trees, and I just think I want the right equipment here to make my job a little bit easier and safer. But for the most part, from right about here to kind of just where the skid loader is, that's about the 80 foot of the building. And I haven't determined exactly how far back I'm gonna go, but I do know that those three trees, that tree, that tree, that tree, that tree, that big tree, those will all go. And then I think that's as far in as I need to go. Clean up all these ends, and I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to start putting the pad in. I know it doesn't look like a ton yet, but it's definitely been quite a bit of work. And that's my wife telling me that dinner's in 10 minutes. So this job, remember, it's a bunch of nights, weekends for now. When I get the wall poured and we're ready to build though, Greg and I are gonna come over here and we're gonna make some quick work of it, I hope. Because these jobs don't pay when they're for yourself, you know what I'm saying? But definitely the more I do, the more excited I am, and I hope you guys are as excited. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this off as part 1 of the RR Buildings version 2.0 shop. I hope it's gonna be awesome. I hope you guys stick around for the journey. I'm sure that when this video gets aired, I will still be in the design or thought process on everything. So if you guys got ideas on what I should do in my new shop, by all means, let me know. Hey, sweetie. Dinner in 10. I got you, sweetie. I'm just cleaning my stuff up. I'm gonna go ahead and I think fly my drone up, get you guys a couple little aerial view of this site, but I might have to do it later. Dinner is ready. I'll get some drone up, throw it here at the end. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Make sure you hit the subscribe if you want to follow along with this. And like always, appreciate you guys. Have a good one, and we'll catch you in the next video.